What's good, boys, and welcome back to another Madden rebuild. In today's video, we are going to be rebuilding the Washington Commanders. And before we get started, make sure you guys hit that like button. We're looking for a goal of 15 likes. And if you guys enjoy Madden rebuilds, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, if you guys have any suggestions for rebuilds, make sure you comment them down below. So, Washington Commanders kind of had an active offseason, picked up kind of some underrated players. They got Austin Eckler. He's just probably going to be their passing guy, really. I think they're going to give the bulk of the runs to Brian Robinson. They got a new center from the Cowboys, Tyler. I don't know how to say his last name. I'm not going to attempt it. He wasn't bad on the Cowboys. They got Zacchaeus from, I don't even know what team he played on. I know he was on the Falcons the one year, but he's now on the Commanders. Defense is where they made a lot of their moves. They actually signed a bunch of linebackers, but I was only able to get two of them, which was Frankie and Bobby Wagner. They ended up taking Jamin Davis's fifth-year option, which I honestly think was pretty good. They also picked up, I think this is Darren Armstrong. Let me make sure. Sorry, Doran Armstrong. I'm not too sure how good he was on the Cowboys, but he's a 76 overall, so we'll take it. They also signed Dante Fowler, but he's like a 66 overall in Madden, so I'm not going to sign him. But everything else should be right. They also picked up Jeremy Chin, which is a nice pickup Madden-wise, but honestly, I don't know how good Jeremy Chin is in real life. Panthers fans, let me know if he's any good. They also picked up Zach Ertz, but I don't know why. Zach Ertz just loves to retire, so we weren't able to get Zach Ertz. We'll just ignore the tight end position for this draft, even though I still think they should draft tight end, because I don't think Zach Ertz will have a great season with them, just because he is just kind of old and he's kind of injury prone. Draft needs just right off the get-go. Definitely quarterback. We'll be looking to get the guy in the thumbnail, Drake Maye. Right tackle will definitely be a look down in the second round. And then in the third round, I'm definitely looking for cornerbacks, just because their corner depth isn't great. They have two developing young stars at corner with Ben St. Juste and Emmanuel Forbes. Forbes had a really good start off to the season, and then he kind of just started getting dusted. But I think he'll definitely improve a lot more this season. All right, let's stop with the yapping, boys, and let's get right to the draft. So the Bears take Malik Neighbors, which is kind of funny. The Madden draft, I don't know why. It's just kind of stupid. Has no sense of how money works. It's whatever, because we are drafting. But we are drafting Drake Maye. Welcome to the Commanders. I don't know why there's such a topic about Jaden Daniels going over Drake Maye. I think it's just a stupid smokescreen that the teams want you to believe. I think he's the clear-cut number 2 quarterback on this draft. And coming right up with our second pick, still got a good amount of guys here. Like, this wide receiver class is just absolutely insane. But here, I'm thinking we go right tackle, and I think there's a good amount of left tackles here too. Let me check out all what is left. Patrick Paul, probably not. There's probably more right tackles. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Blake Fisher here, I think. But Kingsley's kind of nice. I think we're gonna go Kingsley here. Nice hidden dev, we'll take that. We have another pick in the second round, which is kind of nice. So we'll definitely be looking at cornerbacks here, which shouldn't be hard to come by. It's a good amount of cornerbacks in this draft. Same with wide receivers. I think right here we're going to go Mike Sainristil though. I haven't picked him up in the draft before, so we're going to see how that goes out. He'll probably play slot for us because he is a little shorter, but he is pretty fast, 91 speed. Washington actually has a lot of picks in this draft. Two third rounders, 2 second rounders. Like, I'll take that. So let's see who's left in the third round. I think here we'll probably look at someone like a linebacker, maybe a wide receiver. Cooper Beebe still being at left guard is actually kind of nice. You know what? I actually might take Cooper Beebe here. That is actually such a good pick there. Oh, that actually helps with the offensive line. I'll take that 100%. And we still have we have one more pick in this round, which is really nice. Then obviously no picks remaining after this because I had to trade some picks for players that they signed in free agency, which is kind of stupid, but it's whatever. It's not a big deal for me. And I think here Nealon wouldn't be bad. We need either a right. Oh, Leonard Taylor's still here too. I think here we're actually going to go with the right outside linebacker. We're actually missing a left outside linebacker, which is supposed to be a free agency pickup, but he's like a 62 overall, so honestly, it doesn't really matter. But we're going to go with Marist here. 87 speed, 90 acceleration. Should be an athletic specimen, boys. Let's go. And that's the end of the draft. We're going to sim to the end, and then we'll take a look at who we picked up. All right, looking at the draft recap. Drake Maye, 76 overall. Kingsley, 73 overall. Mike Sainristil, 72 overall. Cooper Beebe, 71 overall. And then our lowest overall, obviously, in the later round is Marist. So, boys, this is what the lineup's looking like after the draft. Drake Maye at starting quarterback, Cooper Beebe at left guard. We got Kingsley at right tackle, which should be a good start for us. Pretty decent wide receivers. We'll definitely look at wide receivers next year and possibly in free agency. And defense, honestly, nothing much has changed except for getting... We got Mike Samer still here. We're probably going to put him at nickel cornerback, probably where he should be played, just because he's so fast and so small. But other than that, boys, let's get right into midseason. So, boys, starting out the season 2-5, not a great look from us. Passing seems to be doing... Offense seems to be all right, except for points. But, I mean, I don't know if that's great offense if you're not scoring. Defense is still at 2. We'll definitely have to fill out some of these spots. I don't know how much I'm going to spend on this year. Definitely not looking great mid-season. I thought we'd be 3-4, but I guess because of the division we're in, it's going to be a lot harder for us to win. Let's take a look at what players we got to re-sign. So Sam Cosme, looking to re-sign with us. Not really interested, but it doesn't matter. You're an 85 overall right guard. You're staying here. Why have I not heard of him before? Any Washington Commander fans watching this video, make sure you let me know who Sam Cosme is. Like, is he actually, like, good IRL? Because I just never... I mean, I guess he's a lineman, so... That makes sense of why I've never heard of him. But, like, some linemen do get good coverage, like Quentin Nelson. But Quentin Nelson's kind of fallen off a bridge, not gonna lie. And we're probably... It's hard to say. Like, I'll probably do this medium risk contract. Not taking it. We'll have to look at him near the end of the season because I don't like making contracts at the midway season because I don't really see their full stats, you know? I definitely like Benjamin St-Juste, so I'm going to give him a low risk contract. Okay, so he's tempted to join back, and I don't think there's anyone else we really want back. I don't think I want Bobby Wagner back. He is just getting old. He's 34 years old. All right, boys, so we're just going to sim to the end of the season. We'll see you there. Alrighty, boys. The season did not go as well as I thought it was going to go. We went 4-3. Pretty horrible, in my opinion. Let's take a look at the stats. Let's see how good we did. Stat-wise, Drake Maye. 3,700 yards passing and 18 touchdowns and 21 interceptions. Horrible season from Drake Maye. Austin Eckler, 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns. Not horrible, but not crazy from Austin Eckler. Our leading receiver was John Bates, the tight end. 5 touchdowns, 900 yards. Yeah, not a great season from anyone. I mean, 7 touchdowns and 800 yards from Terry McLaurin's not horrible. Defensively, Jamin Davis had 111 tackles. Bobby Wagner had 107. Not horrible. Oh, tackles for loss. Jonathan Allen with 24. 17 from Dorrance Armstead. Not horrible from all the guys here. Sack-wise, 6.5 for Dorrance Armstead. 5.5 for Jonathan Allen. 4.5 for Daron Payne. I mean, these guys kind of need to step it up. And Mike Sinderstall having a crazy season with 4 interceptions. That'll definitely get him Rookie of the Year. Hopefully. Crossing fingers. So, updates on dev traits. Terry McLaurin went down. Drake Maye is a star dev. Bates actually went up to a star dev too, which is kind of nice. Everyone's overall is a little bit lower than what they should be. Kind of annoying, but it's whatever. Henry is the star dev now. I don't know what happened there. He must have hit it during the season. We have Sinderstall at a superstar dev. That's perfect. Boris is now at a star dev, so we'll probably sign him back. Forbes is still a star dev. I'm surprised Armstrong didn't get an upgrade. He didn't do too bad this season. Honestly, I don't think this team is in the gutter yet. Okay, so we lost our superstar. I don't know why. So he might have came with superstar because it didn't say. I'm trying to look to see where he got it, but it doesn't say. See, here it says lost star dev, got superstar dev, but I also just got back down to star dev. I'm going to give him back superstar dev because I can't check if you won Rookie of the Year because I simmed too far. So we're just going to say that he did win it. I'm guessing he did because he went up all the way to superstar. It's obvious Drake Maye didn't win Offensive Rookie of the Year, so we're definitely not going to take a look at that. We're definitely going to need a lot of upgrades during the draft and free agency. We have a lot of money, so we can definitely look in. Hopefully free agency is pretty good this year. Sometimes during the second year, it's kind of iffy. It's either pretty good or pretty bad, but I'm hoping it's pretty good. Definitely going to re-sign our strong safety. We're going to accept Jahan Dotson's 5th year. Yeah, Forrest definitely deserves a pay grade. He is now a star dev, so okay, we'll do like a low. I honestly mess with the low risk because it's actually not cheap. Oh, and he said no, and it's looking like an 18. We might have to he might be a franchise tag. I don't know. St-Juste, we're gonna give him, we'll go with a very low. We'll do very low. I'm scared to lose him. Perfect. He's deciding to stay with the team. And I think with that... Oh, do we even sign back John Bates? Like, let's be real. That maybe was like a one and done season, bro. Let's do... Okay, he's just not interested in signing. So I guess we won't sign him back. I guess we can sign back Drake Maye too. Like, I could care less. I don't think I'm gonna franchise tag him. It probably will be cheaper to pick up a longer deal on him. But I think we're gonna sim to free agency and then check out what we are looking for. Alrighty, so we're looking for left outside linebackers, left ends, left tackle maybe, because we already have Wiley, but it's not detecting him as a left tackle. I switched him over to left tackle, so. Alright, so we got a lot of older dudes in here. Yes. Ooh, Jeremiah. See, Jeremiah's always here, man. We're going to take him again. I took him last time. Wait, what was that? High risk, team friendly. I think we're going to go with the low risk option. He is definitely a crazy pickup for us. It would take our defense to the next level here. I right outside linebacker, and it would solve our linebacking needs. We have a lot of money to spend, and let's spend it wisely. Rasul Douglas, I don't think we need another cornerback. I think we're good on cornerbacks. Garrett Bowles, he's a little old, so we're not going to be looking his way. Just looking to fill out the team here, boys. We're going to look back in getting Derek Forrest here. We're going to give him a good deal. This would give us a cap hit of 7 million. So hopefully he takes that, because we were going to sign him to I think we were signing him to a better deal. He just declined it. But we have the top deal here. Safeties, we don't really need a strong safety. Let's look at the left and right ends here. Sam Hubbard, no scheme fits except for old Zadarius Smith. Oh my gosh, these boys are getting old. Yeah, doesn't look like there's any great pickups here. So I want to look at what we're targeting as of right now. We might actually have to get a middle linebacker, but right now we have Jeremiah and Derek Forrest in our free agency. I'm definitely going to look at getting middle linebacker now, because I totally forgot that we didn't sign back Bobby Wags. And look, it's just a bunch of oldies. No young players except for Chris Barnes. Rashaan Evans is not bad, but he is also getting really old. There's just not many great players. I mean, how old is Caden Ellis? 30? These guys are just so old to the point where it's just not even worth picking them up. I mean, Levante David, he's not horrible. He's interested too. How much does he want here? He wants 6 mil. Why not? Why not? There's no one offering him anything. I'll give you 6 mil for 1 year, man. And we should get all 3 of them. Levante David is waiting for... There we go. Now we have all 3 of them. Perfect. We're going to take a look at who's in the draft and select from there. I don't know if we go left tackle here, depending on what we can get. Or are we? Ooh, I gotta check where we are on the draft. We might have the first pick again. Yes, we do have the first pick. So we get top options here. So it seems like we're going Carl Norwood for what the mock drafts say, but we have the first pick in the draft. So we really have an option at anyone here. And he doesn't look like my option, I'm not gonna lie. B finesse move, B tackling, C power move from a speed rusher is not the stuff I want to see. Not horrible speed. He's 262. I might be looking at taking this left tackle here, but I don't think that's worth it for the first pick. I think we can get these tackles a lot down. Like, look at this. Ben Larson, 6'4", 306 pounds. Scheme fit. I think this might be our guy here. And I think we're going to be looking to trade down. We're going to take a look at mock draft 5 to see where everyone's getting picked and see where we can trade down. All right, taking a look at mock draft 5, we are still projected to go Carl Norwood. I'm going to be looking at the left tackle. Brent Larson. He is projected to go 9th. We're going to trade down to see if we can get either the 8th or the 9th pick, because I think taking him with the first pick overall would be kind of stupid. And I would much rather do that with the 9th pick and have extra picks behind it, because you guys know the first picks in the draft usually kind of get overvalued sometimes depending on who the player is. All right, in the draft, boys, we are going to pause and take a look at what options we are looking for. See what okay, so Patriots did not offer us anything. So the Patriots have the 9th pick. So we want to remember that for what pick we're trading for. So a lot of these picks, okay, 6th pick, we get a 2nd round this year too, 3rd round this year. Okay, and we get a 1st round pick next year too. So keep that one in mind. We're gonna, I don't know. I think I might just take this right away. We're gonna take that one. We move down to the 6th pick in the draft. The Ravens move up. We get an extra 2nd round pick this year, and I think next year, I'm not 100% sure. And they go Jacoby Dawson, and we are going to keep going down the next picks to see who they take. Carl Norwood is taken by the Panthers. Browns take Tavarius McCree. Titans take Raquan Barrington, not our guy. Michael Rhodes, and that leaves us with our pick, which should be there. Brent Larson. We are taking you. Welcome to the Washington Commanders. All right, with this pick, I'm kind of looking maybe tight end, left outside linebacker, someone around there. Spencer Rice is still here. We'll definitely take a look at him, but I want to take a look at the linebackers we have here. George doesn't look horrible. He's got A pursuit, C zone coverage. I'm looking for someone. I might be able to get him later down the line. He's got good speed though. He's ran a 4.6, which isn't horrible. He might be the pick later down the line though. I think, yeah, he's definitely the pick up here. George Medina, welcome to the squad. Hey, 86 speed, 91 acceleration with a hidden dev. We will take that. That is a good draft pick there. And we have another draft pick coming right up. Here, I'm honestly not sure. I think we might take Spencer Rice, actually. How's he looking on speed? Great speed, winner 4.6. Not horrible, but not great. He's got B run block. Is he a scheme fit, too? I think he was a scheme fit. That's why he caught my eye. Let me take a look at the other tight ends that are on the board here. I think I'm going to go Spencer Rice because he does have the higher blocking stats. And kind of missed with this pick. 84 speed, no, normal dev, which is kind of horrible, but we'll take it. I think here we're probably going to go with some guard depth. And look at that. I think Presley is actually not even horrible. What's his stats looking like here? He's got elite agility. He's got a good pass block. I'll take it. 89 strength. We'll take it. Usually with whenever they have like elite strength, they're usually a hidden dev. James Ragland actually doesn't look horrible here. Great speed. He ran a 4.5. He's 234 pounds too. B pursuit, B hit power. A zone coverage. Okay. Hidden dev. Let's go, boys. Another 89 speed. Linebackers are starting to look a bit better now. And I think here we're going to sim to the end of the draft. I honestly don't even know what else we would take, but let's see how this draft turns out. All right, going over the draft recap. Our left tackle is actually a 70 overall. That is not the greatest thing we could have picked there, but we needed a left tackle. He is a hidden dev, so we will take it. George Medina, our best pick here. Left outside linebacker, hidden dev, perfect. Spencer Rice, 68 overall, 84 speed. Not the greatest. Our left guard also a 72, and then a 72 for James Ragland too, which isn't horrible. He's got really good stats for 72 overall, so we will take it. Our CPU ended up picking Dudley Lofton, so that's not horrible. Ooh, 94 speed. Taking a look at the roster now. After the draft, let's take a look. Let's generate our best lineup here, and it's honestly looking a lot better. We have Larson, not starting, but he will be starting soon. We have Lofton. I'm probably going to start him over Zacchaeus. Our running backs, not the greatest, but they'll do. We have a bunch of backup linemen, which is perfect. They'll get their starting chance sooner than later. Defensively, got a lot of upgrades. Ragland, probably going to start him over Levante David. Levante David will definitely help with his boost up here. I don't know why King Henry is... Sorry, not King Henry. KJ Henry. He was a star dev before this started. I don't know why this happens all the time. There'll be a star dev in the season. So basically, he didn't have star dev before, but then he got star dev, and then he lost it right as the season ended. I don't know how that makes any sense. It happens with superstar players too. That's what happened to Mike. So I'm going to fix that. Put him back as star dev. All right, I think the team is ready to go. With everything fixed up on the roster, let's go sim to midseason. All right, boys, mid-season, and somehow we are worse than how we started. 1-6. I have no clue how we're 1-6. Let's take a look at the stats quickly to see what's going on with the team. Drake Maye, 10-4, better than last season, hopefully. Brian Robinson, 7 touchdowns, not horrible. 4 touchdowns from Spencer Rice, not horrible. I haven't seen anything that looks bad. Let's see defense. Do we have 4 sacks, 3 sacks? Not great, but not horrible, you know. Tackles for loss 9 from Jonathan Allen. Yeah, just the team. I don't know if it's because of the division win. We have to play Dallas, the Eagles. Yeah, Dallas and the Eagles twice a year, so that's not fun. But we did get a breakout for Drake Maye, so let's hope we can get that. I mean, honestly, what's left to do is just sim to the end of the season. So we'll see you there, boys. Alrighty, boys. Another season done, and another season we just can't get it done. The Eagles and Cowboys just run this division as of right now. Let's take a look at the stats for this season. I don't know what I'm expecting. Drake Maye, 27-9. Definitely a lot better than last season for sure. Turning it around. Brian Robinson didn't even reach 1,000 yards. 12 touchdowns though, which is kind of nice. Receiving 1,000 yards from Terry McLaurin, 1,000 yards from Zacchaeus. 890 yards from Jahan Dotson. Defensively, 126 tackles from Jamin Davis, carrying the team for tackles. But Jeremiah Owusu doing pretty good too. Tackles for loss, we had 17 from Jared Allen, 14 from Dorrance Armstead, and then 13 from Daron Payne. Interceptions, we had 3 from Jeremiah, which is really good, and 1 for everyone else. Not the greatest. Sacks, 5.5 from Daron Payne, 3 from Dorrance Armstead, 2.5 from Jared Allen. Boys, it's not looking too great. Defense is just really struggling. I think we're just missing out on one defensive guy that's just going to push us over the top. And Dallas Cowboys make it to the Super Bowl while going 10-7, and they also are playing the Colts. Taking a look at the yearly rewards, because I forgot to look at them last year. Patrick Mahomes and obviously Dak Prescott at top 2 for MVP. We probably had no one. Yeah, Caleb Williams. Desmond. What is this, man? What is this? This is just horrible. Offensive player of the year was Brandon Ayuk. Defensive player was Khalil Mack. Interesting. Micah Parsons was second. We had no one. Offensive rookie of the year was Joey Macklin. We had Spencer Rice third. Defensive rookie of the year was Dorian Massey. We had Medina in 7th, and that was about it. And we had no one in these spots here. And Dallas adds another Super Bowl under their belt, getting the win over the Colts, 38-37. So taking a look at the players we need to re-sign, I don't think there's anyone big we need to re-sign. I'm not 100% sure. I know we might have to re-sign Jahan Dotson, which I think we will re-sign him. He's a serviceable wide receiver, so... Ooh, and we got to re-sign Terry McLaurin, too. He's expensive. I think we're going to go with the very low risk. Perfect. We'll take him. Jonathan Allen, he's reaching the age of 31. I'll look at him after. Jamin Davis is deserving of a good contract. He's been playing outstanding. Emmanuel Forbes, we're going to accept his option here. Brian Robinson, probably not going to re-sign him. Not going to lie. Jeremy Chin, I don't know if he's done anything crazy, but we'll give him like an alright contract. We'll do the very low risk. Because he's going to test out free agency. Wow. Okay, we'll let him test out free agency. We're going to go grab Tyler, too. He wants to come back, so might as well. And he didn't do too bad. I think he only let up 1 sack this year, so not horrible. Zacchaeus does want to come back. He had a really good season with us, so we're going to go with like a little low-risk contract. Actually, we'll do medium risk. See if he takes that. Perfect. He wants to come back, so that helped us out. And other than that, there is no one else. Wiley, he's a little old, but I will definitely not take him. Now, I think Jonathan Allen's an 89 overall at 31. He wants 24 million. I think 24 million is a little too much. We have Daron Payne. He's 29. So I think we're going to miss out on Jonathan Allen. Maybe try and get him cheaper in free agency, but probably won't be taking him. We have $60 million to work with, boys. Let's get going on free agency. So looking at free agency, there does not seem to be anyone in free agency. I accidentally clicked down on the left stick, and I was going to try and get Jordan Mailata, but wasn't able to. And the other guy I was also going to try and get was Dallas Goedert. Wasn't able to get him. Kind of just looking around to see what's available. Zach Tom wouldn't be bad. He's 27. And he's actually pretty good, but he doesn't have the dev trait we're looking for. But I'll definitely take a look at that. He's an 82 overall. Definitely better than our left tackle we have now. Tight end wise, Higbee is still here. Otten's still here. I think I might. Isaiah Likely. Okay, hold on. We're going to pay this guy a bag. See if we can get him a good contract if he wants to. Perfect. Okay. We've spent some money on offense. I think those are all we... Oh, wide receivers. Let's see. Yeah, so we missed out on these guys. So there is some left. Nothing crazy. That sucks, man. That sucks. Last thing I want to look at is just defense in general. Left ends, no one. Defensive tackles, Eric Armstead, Grover Stewart, Javon Hargrave. Doesn't look like anyone good, man. Like, this kind of sucks. Like, this is just what we've been dealing with in free agency. Nothing great. No one we really need for linebackers or cornerbacks. Slay is here. Slay would kind of be nice, I'm not gonna lie. It's hard because we need defense, and there's not a lot of defensive guys here. But we do have the first pick, so we could trade down and also get a bag. We could also get a big return for our first pick in the draft. So for free agency, I think I'm only going to take Zach Tom and Isaiah Likely. There's no one else we can really get, and we got them both. So looking at the offense now, 78 overall right tackle, 82 overall left tackle. We got Isaiah Likely. I hate how I can't actually see these guys' actual actuals overall because they're just getting pushed down. We're gonna look at running back, see if we can get a good running back out of free agency, but I don't know if there's any good ones left. If there's like a decent guy, we'll probably take him. Brian Robinson is literally the only guy there. I don't think there is anyone else. Keaton Mitchell wouldn't be bad. He's actually a you know what? We're gonna actually take Keaton Mitchell here. A lot faster. Doesn't have anyone offering him anything, so we'll definitely take him if he wants to come to us. And it looks like he did come to us. So we'll take Keaton Mitchell. Scheme fit, which is perfect. He's 94 speed, which is awesome. And then let's sim to the draft and then see who we're projected to take. I'm gonna cancel the sim so it cancels it before the draft. So now we can scout college players, go to mock drafts, and then go to the fifth. We'll go to the fourth one because it won't change. Okay, so we are the third pick. Jacoby Love is who we're projected to take, but there is a lot of good guys. We're gonna go look more at the prospects. Offensively, we don't really need anyone. A wide receiver would be nice, but it was not our main focus. Defensive tackle is our main focus, though. All right, looking at all the guys we have favorited, Devion Bowen looks like the first guy to be probably taken off the board, or Nasir Ellington. So we'll definitely take a look at where they're projected to go. Oh, Bowden's looking to go first. Do we even... Oh, wait, sorry. I'm stupid. Okay, there we go. So we have an option. So the guys we both have favorited are projected to go in the top two. So it doesn't look like we'll be trading back. Derek Anderson might be our pick. I don't remember looking at him. Was he a guy we had favorited? No, I don't think we had him favorited. He might be our pick up here. Honestly, they might have mocked it right. But Bowden looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That's hard, man. Nasir Ellington looks better than him, in my opinion. I don't think we'll be able to get any of them, sadly, but we will be going with who they have us. Alrighty, boys. Gonna start the draft up and see how this draft goes. See if it goes according to the mock draft. If not, Bowden is on our list. They go Bowden. I guess we're not getting him. Do they go Nasir here, though? They do. So for sure, we're going to go Derek Anderson here. He's down the list, though. He's actually not even projected to be in the top 5 like these other guys were projected to be. Derek Anderson, welcome to the squad. Hidden Dev. That'll add to our defensive line here, boys. And we actually have another round. We have another first-round pick. I forgot we traded for 3 first-round picks last year. All right. This was with the Ravens. We might be able to get some more of our favorites here. Okay, so Tariq Poole is the last guy here. All right, let's look at who is left. So Dom Shepard, not a scheme fit at all. Andrew Brown is a scheme fit, but he's a day 3 guy. A lot of these guys are second-round guys. Grant Haynes, not a scheme fit, but he's needed. Or mostly left end is needed, but we just got a left end. He isn't horrible. Defensive tackles. I think we'll have to go him. Tariq Poole, welcome to the squad, boy. Hayden Dev, 93 strength. Let's go, boys. Looking at the guys left on the board, there doesn't look like many great guys left on the board. His cornerback doesn't look horrible. William Gibson, 6'1". He's got B zone coverage, B or D man coverage. I'm guessing he has B because he is a scheme fit with man-to-man, so not horrible. Damon Bennett looks pretty nice too, but we did just get a left tackle. So what I'm gonna do is go with this cornerback just to fill out some depth here. Nice, 93 speed, perfect for the team. We'll take it. And honestly, I think I'm gonna let the CPU fill out the rest of the draft. There's not many guys we know to take, and we just need them to fill out whoever they need for depth, because that's what the CPU is good at. Taking a look at our draft, Derek Anderson, 73 overall, not bad. Tariq Poole, 76 overall. That might be perfect for us. Willie McKinney, a 74 overall from the CPU, and then a bunch of 67 overalls, which will help fill out the depth there. Tariq Poole and William Gibson, our highest drafted guys, our highest overall guys in the draft. Honestly, not looking too bad. Defense really needed some work, and we really went out for that. So looking at the team now, honestly, not horrible. Offense definitely got a bit more upgraded. Left tackle, right tackle, perfect. We got a good deep threat. Defense, oh yeah, this is what we like to see on defense, boys. This looks a lot better. We're gonna move Gibson up. We might make a trade for maybe, let's take a look at what we need the most on offense. Maybe a wide receiver. I wouldn't mind trading for a wide receiver here. Yeah, I honestly might just go with Rashad Bateman here. Not a bad trade, but we needed another wide receiver for our team. We're gonna go refilter, and there we go. Perfect. All right, boys. Let's hope and pray this defense can get it done. I'll see you at midseason, boys. All right, boys, we are back, and we are at the top of the division. I told you, boys, it was coming up 5-2. Let's go. let's take a look at who's doing good on the team. I don't know, boys. Maybe it was just Jonathan Allen holding us back. Let's see who's balling out. All right, Drake Maye, first in passing yards in the NFL, 14-3. This is perfect. Rushing wise, not horrible from Keaton Mitchell. Receiving, hey, making an impact. Rashad Bateman, 500 yards right now. And four touchdowns, I think it was. Yep, 4 touchdowns. 5 touchdowns from Isaiah Likely. Our free agent pickups are doing well right now. Defensively, Daron Payne with 4 sacks already on the season. 3 sacks from Tariq Poole and 7 tackles for loss. Lord have mercy. 2 interceptions from Emmanuel Forbes. 1 from Jeremiah Owusu. 1 from Mike Sainer still. Derek Forrest also has 1 too. But 5-2 means nothing unless you make the playoffs, boys. Let's hope we do. We really need it. This is our last year. It might be another year if we don't make it to the playoffs. But we're gonna move on to the end of the season. Well, boys, bad news. We went 7-10. I might have jinxed us. Yeah, but we have some upgrades, and I think we're gonna do one more year. Looking at the stats, Drake Maye led the NFL in passing yards. I don't think he led it in touchdowns. So you went 33-13, which isn't horrible. So we got Keaton Mitchell not having the best season. 8 touchdowns though, which is kind of nice. Wow. And our wide receivers just popped off. Terry McLaurin with 4,500 yards. Rashad Bateman with 1,000. 800 from Likely, which is good for a tight end. 800 for Jahan Dotson. And 220 for Keaton Mitchell. 10 touchdowns from Rashad Bateman and 8 from Isaiah Likely. Really, really good. 7 from Jahan Dotson, too. Defensively, 220-plus tacklers from Jeremiah Owusu and Jamin Davis. Perfect linebacker duo right now. Tackles for loss, we had 15 from Daron Payne. 14 from Tariq Poole. What a pickup from us. And then the normal 10 from Durance Armstead. Sack-wise, we had 8 from Daron Payne, 5 from Tariq Poole. Perfect from them. Interceptions, we had 3 from Emmanuel Forbes, 2 from Jeremiah Owusu, 2 from Jatavius Martin, which is our strong safety, and then 2 from Mike Singletary, and then 1 for the rest of these guys. Okay, boys, this is the last season. I'm gonna quickly go through this season just so we can get it moving. Let's see what the awards were for this season. Alrighty, boys, we are at the Super Bowl. It is the Bengals versus the Falcons. Wasn't expecting that. I'm glad my Falcons are doing good in the sim, though. Checking out the yearly rewards, we were nowhere to be found except for number 7, Drake Maye. Perfect from him. NFC Offensive Player of the Year was Brandon Ayuk. I swear he always wins it. We were 9th with Drake Maye there. Not bad. Defensive Player of the Year was Micah Parsons, like always. And we had absolutely no one. Offensive Rookie of the Year was Calvin Roberts. I don't think we had anyone except for, Willie McKinley. Not bad from him. And then Defensive Rookie of the Year. Oh, Tariq Poole had such a great season. Oh my god, Derek Anderson and William Gibson were all on here, man. What a great draft from us. And that's it for the awards, boys. Let's get into the 4th and final season. All right, looking at what we need exactly from this. So Isaiah Likely is a superstar, which is perfect. I haven't actually looked at the lineup. Probably want to look into getting another wide receiver, maybe another running back. I swear Derek Anderson was a star dev. But yeah, Derek Armstead did have star dev. I looked back in the recording. Him and Tariq both had, Tariq had superstar and Derek Anderson. So I got the lineup fixed up. Derek Anderson actually had star dev and then lost it. I think it's a glitch going around. I don't know why they just keep losing it after I end the next season. Tariq Poole also came out with superstar dev. I think that's really it. Gibson also had star dev, so that's pretty good for what we drafted. I think what we need to focus on is definitely getting a right end for sure. And I think that's honestly it. Like, there's nothing much we can improve on. I mean, getting some better linemen would be nice, but honestly, I like the younger guys we have in here. All right, I think our only pickup is really going to be just Nolan Smith. I did not find anyone that I really liked. Hopefully Nolan Smith wants to join us, and he does join us. I think the rest of this is just going to go towards the draft. All right, boys, I had some time to look at who we should take, and I'm probably going to take the left guard here. I don't really see us needing a right guard because our left guard's already, our starting right guard's already looking pretty good. Brett Winnington, welcome to the squad. Hopefully, yes, he's a hidden dev. Perfect. We'll take him, and honestly, I think I might just sim the rest of this draft. I have no one else that I think we would need for the team. So let's see how it turns out. Drafts finish. I simmed to the start of the season, but I'm going to show you the lineup. I think it's pretty stacked. Bunch of dogs at every part of the team. Defense is a standout. I think we did a lot of work on the defense, and I hope it shows out this season, boys. All right, we're going to get to midseason and check up on how the team's going to do. Alrighty, boys, mid-season, we're 3-4. Not bad, not great. I expected a bit more from us, but it is only mid-season. Like I said last season, mid-season does not define your season. But boys, this is mid-season. Let's see how we do at the end of the season. Alrighty, boys, and our final season is coming to an end. 8-9. We could just not get past the slump, boys. I don't know what's going on. I'm sure we probably do a lot better next season, but 4 seasons is my cutoff point. Drake Maye, 7th for both passing yards and passing touchdowns, 7 interceptions. I mean, Terry McLaurin, 1,600 yards. Wow, and 11 touchdowns. Lofton had 7 touchdowns and almost 800 yards. 800 yards almost for Rashad Bateman, and then 600 yards for Isaiah Likely. Pretty good, pretty good. Defensively, again, the dogs are coming out. Damn, they went crazy this year. Tackles for loss, 12 for Deron Payne, and then 11 for Tariq Poole, and 11 for Derek Armstead. 7.5 sacks for Tariq Poole, 7 sacks for Deron Payne, 6.5 sacks for Nolan Smith. Not a bad pickup. 3 interceptions for Jeremiah Wosu, 3 for Emmanuel Forbes, 2 for Jamian Davis, 2 for Jatavius Martin, and then 1 for the rest of these dudes. All right, boys, that was the rebuild. Appreciate you boys watching. If you guys want to see more content like this, make sure you smash that like button. And if you guys enjoyed the rebuilds, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can see more videos like this. Thank you, boys. Have a great day.